Hello everyone, my name is Roger Hale and we are going to chat today about confidence or self-esteem. Look, we're all human and we all struggle from time to time with being confident in ourselves and in our abilities. Now here's the thing, some of us guys may really struggle with self-confidence on a daily basis, whereas others may only have doubts in their abilities creep in when new situations arise. Okay? However, whatever category that you fall into, I'm going to give you 5 simple tips that should help you on your way to improving your self-confidence today. Okay, you ready? All right. Tip number 1. I want you to recognize and embrace your positive qualities. Now, sometimes this may be a difficult task if we're really not feeling very confident about ourselves. So here's what you do. I want you to go to a quiet place with a pen and paper. Start making a list of your accomplishments, your skills, cool personal experiences that you've had, things that you like about yourself physically, things you like about yourself socially. Maybe you have great friends and family that love you. That's just an example. Next, I want you to think about and write down all of the compliments that you have received from friends, family, acquaintances, co-workers, strangers. You guys get the idea. Now that you have your list, read it out loud so that you can hear yourself saying positive things about you. Now you may feel silly doing this, but I promise it will work. We all need to be reminded of our positive qualities from time to time, and this is a great, simple way to do it. All right, on to tip number 2. Tip number 2, own your insecurities. Listen, we all have things about ourselves that we're self-conscious about. Since our insecurities make us uncomfortable, more times than not, we tend to bury our thoughts and feelings about these things and do everything in our power to hide from and prevent circumstances where these insecurities may come to light. Stop hiding from your insecurities. Immediately, stop it, cut it out. The fastest way to take back control is to own your insecurities. Stop running away from them. To start, find a trusted friend and share with them all of the things that you are insecure about. Bring those insecurities out of their deep, dark hiding place and expose them to the light. What you will probably find is that most of your insecurities are self-imposed, and others don't acknowledge them or notice as much as you think they do. Or quite frankly, they may not even notice at all. Okay, on to tip number 3. Tip number 3, compliment others. You may be asking yourself, Roger, how is paying someone a compliment going to make me feel more confident? Well, I'm glad that you asked. So one of the best ways to make you feel better about being you is to make someone else feel good about who they are. Now, I'm not talking here about throwing out insincere comments to people. You shouldn't dole out comments and compliments if you don't really mean them. We're talking about genuine compliments to others. In order to pay a compliment to someone else, you really must first be in the mindset of thinking positively, so that in turn, you can actually see the positives in others. When your mindset is set to think positive, the more and more you will actually see the positives in other people in order to pay a sincere compliment. So if you positioned yourself mentally to see the positive in others and pay compliments, I believe what you will find is that compliments will begin to come your way more frequently as well. So what do compliments do for us? They make us feel good about who we are too. It's a positive cycle where everyone wins. People want to be around and are drawn to people who make them feel good about who they are. So, think about this. Would it increase your confidence if more people wanted to be around you? I think it would. So on to tip number 4. Tip number 4. Tony Robbins says that you need to be aware of your physiology. So our emotion can come from the way we carry ourselves. If we are truly feeling a lack of confidence, it may be that we need a drastic change in how we are carrying ourselves. So what does that mean, you guys, when I say how we carry ourselves? Well, what I'm referring to is, how is your posture? Are your shoulders back? Are you standing up straight or sitting up straight? How is your pattern of speech? Are you talking slow and lethargic to where you would hate to listen to yourself speak? Or are you speaking as though you have authority, control, and are sure of what you are saying? How are you moving? Are your movements deliberate and with purpose? Or are you simply mulling around aimlessly? So I want you guys to do a fun exercise for a moment and just think about a rooster. And you say a rooster? Yes, a rooster. So think about how a rooster moves. Now, does everyone have a mental picture of a rooster walking across a barnyard? So how does that rooster move? Its chest is stuck out, right? And it struts across the barnyard as it walks. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to stand up. I want you to set your shoulders back, stick out your chest, and strut across the room. Now, you're going to need some serious self-confidence for this and the ability to laugh at yourself a little bit in doing it. But seriously, go ahead and try it. So, Roger, why do you want me to strut across the room like a rooster? Look, guys, it's just a fun exercise that shows exaggeration and exemplifies our posture and confident movements and how they should be, okay? How we carry ourselves is a direct reflection about how we feel about ourselves. So adjusting our physiology can have a serious impact on our confidence. On to tip number 5. Tip number 5. You are a complex individual. Do not let one particular shortcoming or failure be the standard by which you judge yourself. You're going to have to accept the fact that you're going to make mistakes. So face it, more often than not, when we make mistakes, this is when we grow and learn in life. Accept the fact that you are not perfect and no one is. All we can do is learn from our shortcomings and failures and keep moving forward. Leave the past in the past and strive for a better day today than yesterday. Now, I hope you all gained something from this video today, and if you did, please like and share it with others. I hope everyone has a blessed day. See you next time.